Alright, welcome back to Fast Gadgets. So, in the dying light of this beautiful evening in Flint, Michigan, I wanted to talk about mobile technology for one more episode. What I have today, and I'm sure that there's much more exciting stuff out there, but I'm going to explain why this tablet is actually this phone is actually far more exciting than most phones. What I have here, and I've got it plugged into the charger right now because unfortunately this unit is in use all the time, so I keep it pretty busy. This is actually the Galaxy Note 4, which I'm sure many of you are familiar with. This one's a little bit unique. I actually bought this one used off of eBay, and I don't know how many of you buy used equipment, but for me it was just a godsend. I love having the Note series, but I often cannot afford the latest and greatest technology that's available out there, so what I will usually do is buy maybe one generation back. And when I actually purchased this, the Galaxy Note 5 had just come out, and it was going for the usual $700 to $800, and I really didn't want to limit myself to a system. Well, I shouldn't say limit myself. The Galaxy Note 5 is a nice system, minus the fact that you can't use an SD card in it. Haha. But I didn't want to spend the $700, but I needed the utility that a Note provides. And this Note 4 is in beautiful condition. Of course, my wife leaves me messages on my phone all the time. And I found this system to be absolutely wonderful. Basically, you can see the screen quality. I actually have it turned down a little bit. I can turn up the brightness, and you can get an idea of the screen quality is still as good as the day it was brand new. And when I purchased this system, and I really like to read ebooks on it, I'm reading Childhood's End by Arthur C. Clarke right now, which is an absolutely awesome book. About 2/3 of the way through it. What was nice about this phone, when I purchased it, I actually got it for $250. And keep in mind, this particular unit was considered like new when I bought it, and you can see if you look at it, there's basically no scratches or defects. Let's see if we can get a better focus here. No problems on it. A little bit of dirt, but that's my fault. I do carry it in a case. I believe that one scuff was my fault before I got it put in a case, if you can believe it. It doesn't take very long, does it? So this unit, it just, as far as phones go, what is it with modern technology and the ability to focus? Wow, that took a while. I really need to get a camera with a nice manual focus so I can actually turn it on the dial like a real camera. But anyway, this unit, I paid around, I believe it was $280, and I'm a sucker for the Note systems. I really like them. You can see I've got plenty of apps on here, and performance is beautiful. I've never really had a problem with it. Does everything I need it to do, and of course I don't want to install the latest. Let's go to my channel. That way I don't have to worry about any infringement copyright wise. Performance is awesome. The screen is beautiful. The sharpness is just amazing. Sound is great. And my favorite feature, of course, just as with my tablet that I'm using, I have the Samsung Galaxy Note 10.1, which I'm doing another video on, and you can take a look at that. I use this pen quite often. There's a couple of things I like about it. One is, I have the biggest fingers in the world, I swear, and it's just so much easier for me to use the pen to do what I want. So the other thing is I use it to sign contracts, which is awesome. So I basically receive an electronic contract in email, and I was up north and had to do this a couple months ago. Got a contract for a job to teach a class, and I really wanted to teach it. So I had only my phone with me at the time. I was at a restaurant, I was on Wi-Fi, pulled in the contract via email, signed it with the pen, and sent it back. So I can respond immediately even though I'm on vacation, which I really like. Battery life is still really good on this. Considering that it's older, performance is still excellent. Again, it's not the latest Android, but you know what? That doesn't really matter to me. I don't need the latest and the greatest. What I have is good enough. This right now is Android 5.01, I believe, so it hasn't received an update yet. Not too worried about getting updates anytime soon. As long as all the applications work that I use, that's all I care. So I found it very nice for what I need. And I also have Bookshelf on here so I can read ebooks for my classes. One of my other favorite apps is Slashdot. I don't know if anybody uses or reads Slashdot, but they have some great stories, articles I should say. And if you are into network security, this is probably a good place for you to go, slashdot.org. This unit runs multiple apps really well, and it has enough memory to do everything I need it to do. I honestly don't even remember how much RAM is on this unit. I'll put a slide up. I think it's 2 gigabytes. The tablet I have, the Galaxy Note 10.1 2014 edition, has 3 gigabytes, so I could be completely off on this. I'm going to plug it back into the power because I drained the battery recording some videos earlier. I wonder if I cruise into settings, let's look at device. For me, it's always a pain to find what I need to find. I really don't need storage, do I? I really want to know about RAM, but let's find out. System memory. Device capacity is 32 gigabytes, but what I really want to know is about the RAM itself. And this is not it. Did I see something that might have been useful? Let me go back in there. No, I don't think so. Well, if anybody knows how to find out how much RAM a device has, let's check about device. Model number, Android version, kernel build, security, Knox. Software updates, status, network. Oh yeah, I wanted to mention also, this is a unlocked AT&T phone, and I actually connect it to a competing service, and it works really well for me. Everything I need to do, I can do in here. Makes calls. I really can't complain, especially for the price. So my whole thought about this is, if you're in the market and you're looking for a Note phone and you don't have the money for a brand new Note 5 or I believe it's going to be called the Note 7, so they can increment the model number up instead of the Note 6. So when the Note 7 comes out, you don't want to pay $100, but you want a Galaxy Note, maybe consider getting the 5 or getting a older version, the Galaxy Note 4, and not having to spend quite as much money. So, what we use technology for and what we really need it for and what we think we need it for are different things altogether. So I need this unit for some specific functionality, and it provides all of that really well. So hopefully this video has been useful to you. I know it's not the newest tech, but I just wanted to show you how well a Note 4 was functioning in today compared to other phones, and that I really enjoy this phone. I'll probably use it for at least another year, if not longer. Also, the camera on board does 4K. So, you know, this is a Note 4 and it has a 4K camera in it, and it really is a high quality camera. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If you did, like it, subscribe it. If not, you know, leave me a comment, dislike it if you really want to, and let me know what you thought, and I'll see you next time.